Well, hi guys. Got interrupted. I was doing a beer review. Such is life. I'm doing Fred. Fred. Their golden special ale from Hair of the Dog from Portland, Oregon. Listening to some old Rotting Christ back their Passage to Arcturus days. Anyway, here it is. Got it poured. Didn't have any of it yet. Just looking at it, watching the head kind of fall down. Amber, ruby, orange hues mixing there with a firm carbonation. 10% alcohol by volume, and the alcohol legs are definitely sticking to this bad boy for sure. Now let's get our aroma. A lot of wildflower honey, ethanol alcohol coming through, a lot. Spicy pepperiness. Hint of something that reminds me of an orange rind, orange peel. Maybe a little marmalade. Little toasty, bready qualities coming through, biscuity qualities coming from that malt base as well. This is definitely something that would age amazingly well. I believe Matt from Massive Beer Reviews a long time ago brought an aged bottle of this. It was either Adam or Fred, and aged, quite aged, and it was beautiful. So let's see what a fresh bottle is. Cheers. Again, there's a lot of carbonation. This is a very lively beer. I'm not sure if it normally has this much carbonation, but it's a lively beer. It could probably do with a lot of sitting and just letting this carbonation kind of settle down, because it's, wow. Now what we're getting right now, a lot of muted tones, floral tones, pepperiness, a little bit of that orange rind I told you about, that little grapefruit, little orange rind, peppery as hell, floral, wildflower honey still coming through there. There's a little bit of a muted tone in there though too. I can't quite place it. It might be that over carbonation kind of that's ripping the flavor right off the palate. A lot of caramel in the background. This thing is a beast. This thing is just like Doggy Claws that I just had. Is definitely a beer that's showing me these should be aged. These things will flourish with age. They're just so intense on that kind of ethanol, alcohol, wildflower honey, peppery, bright vibes, that all that will come together. The malt will flourish, and you'll get more out of the beer with age. That's what this is telling me right now, for sure. Now I just poured it out, and it did solidify a nice creamy head too. Oh, get some of that sedimentation that usually forms a nice cake at the bottom. Get that in there as well. Yep, definitely a lot of sedimentation now. Look at that rocky topped head. Look at that crazy rocky topped head. Definitely interesting. Like a dessert mousse. I don't know how long that's going to take to go down, but let's take a sip. Again, a lot of pepperiness. There's a nice breadiness to it too. Breadiness, a little bit of cereal grain sweetness, biscuity sweetness, caramel, a lot of wildflower honey, a lot of pepperiness, a lot of ethanol alcohol coming through there, a lot of spiciness, a lot of pepperiness, a little bit of orange rind, as I said before, a little hint of orange in there too. But I hate to sound like a broken record, and I know aging isn't for everybody. This should be aged, absolutely. 3 years, 5 years probably, in that area, to really bring this to its full culmination of what it should be. Because right now it's a little bit too much of this, a little bit too much of that, not enough of this, if you know what I mean. But still a nice beer. And there are a lot of people, if they like really booze bomb beers with a lot of kind of characteristics, and you can get that nuance of age, that because it has a little bit of mustiness to it already, but right now it's just a little bit too brash and bold for what it's supposed to be, and it's hiding a lot of characteristics that I know that are down in there that can come out with age and when things calm down. So right now I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. for what it is. It's drinkable. It's a big kick you in the face. If you just want some huge ethanol alcohol bomb that has a lot of wildflower honey, a lot of spicy pepperiness, a lot of kick you in the face kind of nuances with a little bit of bready back, you'll like it. But for what it is, I'm definitely saying age this for proper enjoyment. Definitely, you'll love this. You'll be so happy with yourself, I think, if you put a couple years on this. So 7 out of 10 for right now for Hair of the Dog's Fred. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Bye bye. Woo.